Saquon, does this put in perspective the fragility of life?
Yeah. I mean, you think about it, you talk about it, but when you actually see something like that, like, it leaves you speechless. First text I got was from my mom. And my mom was just saying like how bad she feels for, Damar's family, and that's a mother, that's a parent's worst nightmare. So definitely does put it in perspective. And having kids, seeing that, it's a physical sport. It's a game I love to play, but at any given moment, it just makes you just appreciate all the little things. Going out to practice, spend time with your family, spend time with your teammates, your friends, even stuff like this. Because at any moment, anything can happen.
What's your reaction to the outpouring of love and support that he has received?
I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. The NFL community, NFL is a very loved sport. I was a lot of eyes on that game. There's a lot of eyes on that moment. Obviously, I never was with Buffalo, but you hear a lot about Bills Mafia, the positive things they're doing. You see LPG, and getting Giants Nation involved. You see all these guys from different teams, different careers, all donating to his charity. It's a good thing to see that how the NFL and how the community is getting behind this and supporting him. The only thing right now I guess you can do is just hope for the best and continue to pray and keep him in his prayers and keep his family in his prayers.
Saquon, was today's meeting necessary and to get the right notes? With obviously a different meeting with medical people and priests, a chaplain and things like that.
Yeah, it was definitely necessary. The most important part, I think, was when we all just prayed. Because like you mentioned, it just puts everything in perspective. At any given moment, it could be taken away from you. And we all sat there and said a prayer for him and his family. And like I said, you never want to see anything like that happen.
So when you're saying that, when you take the field today, I know practice is different than a game, but what do you think is, the first hit, the first contact? Does that go through your mind, and how do you prevent that when it comes to game time?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get to any physical contact in practice today. I would assume that would go through your mind, next time on Sunday when you're about to go through physical contact. But you got to try your best not to think about it that way. You kind of got to just, like I said, put it in perspective, knowing that can happen, but still just be appreciative of it and go out there and just try to take advantage of every single opportunity and every moment you can get.
Saquon, sorry. There are dangers to the game, especially in a week like this when you see an injury like this. I guess, how do you reconcile the sport that you love and that you're good at and you made a career out of versus the fact that it is such a dangerous sport?
Yeah, I mean, it's a dangerous sport. Obviously, you've seen guys with injuries. Unfortunately, see some guys get paralyzed. You never see, I don't really want to speak too much on the medical, I'm not really too 100% familiar with it. We've never seen that. I've never seen that. Obviously, I wasn't there, but seen on TV, see it on social media. Definitely makes you stop and just like, whoa, like it really puts you on notice because that's not something you just ever think of. Obviously, it's a physical sport, and you're going out there and it's contact, and you're trying to make the other guy miss, or you're trying to run the other guy over, and you never ever would see that vision that happening until it actually happened. And it's definitely a shock, but like I said, the only thing you can do is just hope for the best and pray for the best and continue to keep him in his prayers and his family in his prayers.
Saquon, to come on a play that was pretty nondescript as far as football goes, how do you put that through your mind?
It's tough because it's a routine play. It's a play that's happened millions of times. It's a play that I've done millions and thousands of times before. It's tough. It really is tough. It's hard to even speak on the words. Can't really explain, how you even feel in that moment. But like I said, only thing, and I know it's like a broken record. The only thing you really can do is just pray and just pray for his family, pray for him, pray for those guys over in Buffalo, all the people that's impacted by that, even the guys in Cincinnati, and just wish for the best.
How much, if at all, does it make you question, whether you would want to play this game or not?
I wouldn't necessarily say it made me question if I want to play this game. Like I kind of going back to when she asked me, kind of put you put you in shock, like whoa, like it's a physical game, the nature of the game, but like I've never ever seen. I mean, me playing, watching the game for a very long time, like, I've never seen anything like that before. I even know that was impossible. You know what I mean? Like you just. It's sad to say you never even have that thought in your head, and like it wouldn't say it really questioned me playing the sport that I love. It was more just like, wow, like I didn't even know that was like even possible to happen on a football field. Now that you see that, it's crazy. It's just crazy. But like I said, and I keep saying it, the only thing you can do is just pray. I mean, that's really all it is right now. You just pray, and just thinking about him and his family, because there's a lot of people that's going through a rough time, and whether it's his family or the Buffalo Bills of Cincinnati and the people that was impacted or directly associated with that game.
Saquon, after witnessing a traumatic
Couple more.
event like that, do you think everyone in here will be able to compete and engage by game time Sunday at a full extent, or is that going to be difficult to do?
That's a good question. I mean, I really can't speak for everyone. I think it's kind of, those are things that we addressed a little bit in this meeting, in the meeting that we had earlier. Of understanding, what happened. Ronnie went up there, did an amazing job. Speaking on the medical side, Dr. London went up there, did a great job on the psychological side. It'll be. It's going to be tough. Yeah, I would have to say it'll be tough, but you gotta. That's a conversation. I think that's actually a true conversation that really needs to be had. I know where I'm at and where I'm at mentally, but I think that'd probably be a really good thing to, as a captain and leader of the team, to bring the team together and ask that question. That didn't even cross my mind really.